Welcome back to the Rooted Wild podcast. I'm your host, Katherine Winkles, a certified recreation therapist and therapeutic horticulture ally. This space is where we explore nervous system care, recreation therapy, and sustainable ways of living well through nature, movement, creativity, rest, and compassionate self-understanding. Today's episode is our Season 2 finale. And instead of introducing something new, we're going to do something just as important. We're going to pause, reflect, and integrate. This episode is called What Healing Looks Like in Real Life: Integration, Self-Trust, and Sustainable Wellness. Because healing is not a single breakthrough moment. It is something that happens in small, repeated choices over time. Before we reflect, take a moment to arrive. Take a slow inhale and a longer exhale. Notice where your body is supported. Notice where your breath is moving. And what feels neutral or steady. No need to change anything. Just notice. This is where healing often begins. Not in action, but in awareness. What we've learned this season. This season, we explored what it means to live in a body that changes, feels overwhelmed, experiences pain, or needs something different than it used to. We talked about nervous system literacy, understanding that your body is not broken, it's adaptive. We talked about trauma-informed movement, learning that safety comes before intensity, redefining exercise, moving away from punishment and toward participation, chronic pain, identity, and grief, acknowledging that loss and adaptation can exist at the same time. Sensory regulation, recognizing that your environment shapes your nervous system. Leisure access and disability justice, understanding that wellness is influenced by systems, not just individual effort. Creativity in times of change, using expression as a way to stay connected through uncertainty. Relationships and boundaries, learning that connection and limits can coexist, and rebuilding trust with your body, returning to internal cues with curiosity and care. Each of these topics connects to a central idea. Healing is not about becoming someone new. It's about learning how to support who you are right now. One of the most important things to remember, healing does not follow a straight line. Some days you may feel regulated, clear, or connected. Other days may feel overwhelming, exhausting, or disconnected. This fluctuation is not failure. It reflects the reality that your nervous system is dynamic and constantly responding to internal states, external environments, relationships, and life circumstances. From a neurobiological perspective, resilience is not about staying regulated all the time. It's about returning to regulation more often and with less effort over time. From information to integration. It's easy to collect tools, but healing doesn't come from having more strategies. It comes from using them consistently in small, realistic ways. You don't need to completely change your routine, master every skill, or apply everything at once. Instead, you might ask, what is one thing that supports me today? That might be stepping outside for a few minutes, taking a slower pace, setting a boundary, choosing rest, or noticing your breath. Small actions repeated over time reshape the nervous system. Throughout this season, we've returned again and again to the idea of self-trust. Self-trust is not always knowing the right answer. It's about listening to your body, responding with care, and adjusting when needed. It's built through moments like stopping when you're tired, choosing movement that feels supportive, honoring limits, and noticing what helps you feel more regulated. Each of these moments reinforces, I can listen to myself, and I will respond. So what about a sustainable wellness framework? Instead of a long list of practices, I want to offer a simple framework you can carry forward. You can return to these questions anytime. What state is my nervous system in? Am I activated, shut down, or regulated? What does my body need right now? Rest, movement, connection, quiet, or stimulation? What is within my capacity today? Not yesterday, not tomorrow, today. What would support me rather than push me? Gentle choices over force have longer lasting benefits every time. What is one small step I can take? Keep it simple and repeatable. This framework keeps wellness flexible and responsive, rather than rigid. Healing in real life often looks like leaving early instead of staying too long, resting before exhaustion, choosing accessible activities, adjusting expectations, reconnecting with creativity, asking for support, and allowing yourself to change. It doesn't always look dramatic. Often it looks quiet, like roots growing beneath the surface, like a landscape slowly shifting over time. Take a moment to reflect. What from this season has felt most meaningful to you? What has been the easiest to apply? What has felt challenging? And what is one small thing you want to carry forward? There's no answer. There's no need to answer perfectly. Just noticing is enough. If the season has supported you in any way, whether through a new perspective, a small habit, or a moment of understanding, that matters. If you'd like to continue building on these ideas, you can find additional resources, guided practices, and tools at rootedwildretreats.com, with a new release to be announced soon. You can also follow along on Instagram at rooted_wild_retreats, where I share ongoing strategies for nervous system care, recreation therapy, and sustainable wellness. And if this podcast has been helpful, consider sharing it with someone who might benefit or leaving a review. It helps this work reach more people. Healing doesn't require perfection. It requires attention, repetition, and care. You don't have to do everything. You just have to begin and continue in ways that feel possible. Until next season, y'all know the drill. Stay wild.